We're evolving so fast, faster than ever. And the children who are coming in are just so awake. And that's why I think some of them so confidently present as, no, I am this new thing that doesn't have a label, that doesn't want a label, and they want to be respected and honored in this way. But we're still in a time where there's a huge shockwave around everything. And some of these waves are starting here in America, but hopefully they will also be the beginning of some change, more understanding amongst ourselves.
So with your work, Carlotta, so when you're sort of working with clients and each individual person you work with, you're sensing different energy, different background, different traumas, different cases of energy that you're sort of tuning to. Does that take energy from you? Do you ever feel fatigued from that? Is it something that sort of draws? Do you ever find yourself in a situation that's a difficult energy to deal with?
I have to be careful when I work with people. So I think it's always good practice to protect one's energy. So I always make sure that it's a very safe space that we're working in, and that I protect the space, as it were. But I find myself being very much a channel. So I do channel things in my body, and I do channel a lot. Yes, I can, feel what other people are feeling in my body. And sometimes it can be intense. Not always. But I just have my systems, to just kind of flushed out of my own system. And I find that I'm just acting as a channel in that moment. If an energy gets stuck in me, it means there's probably something in me that I have to work on.
That's interesting.
That energy. So I just try and be very aware of that.
It must be really so liberating though, and powerful when you see somebody sort of connect with themselves and find layers of themselves that they as you say had forgotten about, hadn't realized they had that strength, that empowerment. That must be really, really powerful for you.
That's my favorite thing. Yeah, my favorite thing is when people get to really tune into their own particular life force energy, because we all have our own unique essence. And it's like a particular flavor or frequency, whatever it is. It can feel like, the ocean or like the desert or whatever it is. It's sometimes changeable, but people have like a signature, what I like to call like a soul blueprint. And when you have a felt sense of that in your body, you don't forget it. Again, there's just something about dimensionalizing it. So feeling it in your body, not just seeing it, but really knowing it, and plugging back into that feeling of what being you feels like. What are the qualities of your life force energy? And I think that's always the aha moment for everyone, and what I love for people to go home with.
Yeah, of course. And then I guess that permeates out into their lives, and that ripple effect moves through all of their communication and their elevation of their elevation of their aura, I guess.
Yes, exactly. Because when you really feel your medicine, what we can call your medicine, for lack of a better word, then you just push that out. Yeah, wherever you go, that's just what you lead with. And then you begin to get a sense of when you're slightly knocked off balance, which can happen. So you bring yourself back. And just when you shine from that light that's turned on from the inside out, you can't go wrong.